Hey guys, it's Saturday evening, it's BW and I'm back out in the garage. I had a great time talking to everybody last night on the live, a lot of belly laughs. That last second, let's give away the gnome that the wife was making behind us, that was a lot of fun. Gorney, the big blocks king, ended up winning that. I'm gonna get it sent out to him. I really hope he displays it for Christmas and enjoys it. That was a lot of fun. But anyway, I wanted to bring you guys back in and get this video started. My arm is still a little weak, guys. There's a limited amount of pain, but it's not strong. So we're gonna do the best we can to make the best video we can. It's been over a week and I wanted to get something up with you guys. So the wife and I took a trip down to the Harbor Freight, picked up a couple tools to get started on the next job I'm gonna do. For you Canadian guys, it's like the Princess Auto. You can pick up tools at a discounted price. You know, they're off brands, but we'll see how they turn out and how they do for us. Then after that, after I show you these tools, we're gonna go in and I'm gonna sit down and relax. I wanna watch Scott Rods tonight. He's going live and he's having a quiz. Now Dave, I'm not very good at quizzes. I was not the best student in school, but I'm gonna do the best I can. But let me show you these tools we picked up for our garage. Stick around and check it out. Alright guys, well, let me pull you down off the tripod there and show you what we picked up at the store. Nothing major, you know, we got a couple things. I got a new paint gun kit. And it's just, you know, your basic kit. It's nothing great. It's got the 1.4 tip. I remember Chevy Ranch mentioned the 1.4 tip to me if I wanted to spray my own headers with that ceramic coat. So that kind of drew my eye to that. I went there specifically to get one of these. And it's also got a 1.8 tip in there and a 1 tip in there. So we'll give it a try. We'll see how it is. Like I said, we're no experts here. We're just practicing and playing. So for 50 bucks, why not? We'll give it a try. I also went ahead and I grabbed some of these 60 to 70 mesh paint strainers. All right. That was only 5 bucks. Then here's the granddaddy thing I bought for myself today. This was an expensive one. Even though it was at Harbor Freight, I think it was $140, but my wife had a coupon. She also enjoys that store, and I'll show you what she got for herself in just a second. But this was one of the brands where the sale counted, so we were able to get this for 100 bucks. It's geared, so we're going to use that, and we're going to finally get around to stripping this nose down and seeing what we actually have here, guys. You remember what I told you about it being an 1/8 inch high here, and we scribed in here and found we got over an 1/8 inch of plastic in here. So we're going to clean this off and see what we got. And we're going to start working on getting this thing ready. We're going to change some things underneath to make it a little bit better. But yeah, that's where we're at, and that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to get this stripped down, and there's a couple other little jobs I want to get knocked out. I might put a couple tacks in the trunk, we'll see. But anyway, look at this. The wife got this for herself. She got herself one of those little scroll saws for making her little crafts. I tell you guys, she enjoys garage time too. She over here, she got her own little workstation and everything, but you know, she saw it, she spotted it when we were there, and she says, I'd really like to have it. And I said, then you ought to throw it in the basket. So she did. But that's what we got. Going to get this front stripped down tomorrow. We'll come in and talk about it for a minute, see what we got, and then I'm going to go right to work on it. Might do a little time lapse. I don't know how exciting that would be, watching me strip down a fender and a hood, but you know what I mean. We'll bring you in when it's necessary and show you what we got going on, but we're going to get that sucker down to bare metal before you know it. We're going to do that tomorrow. All right, guys. Till then, I'll see you. All right, guys. Well, it's the next day. I hooked up the sander. This is about 30 seconds worth of sanding. A couple things I realized right away. I'm going to need a mask. And they're hard to come by right now, the correct ones. So I'm going to use a rag for right now. And the other thing is, I should have got a little more aggressive paper, like a 40 grit. I got 80, it's the roughest I got. So we'll see how good it comes off and try it out. Give me a minute here. Oh, and Stan, I covered up my mag for you, if you're watching. And I got my safety glasses on. Guys, I was sanding for a little bit. I figured I'd bring you guys back in and show you what I got. It's kind of funny, you know, I'm off work today and I'm just sitting here playing around with the car, having a good time sanding on this thing, and my phone goes and buzzes. Turns out Dee Dee's Beach Shop put a video out, so I go ahead and take a break and watch the video. He's sanding his 56 with almost the same sander. I guess he borrowed it from her or whatever, but his is bigger. He's got an 8-inch, mine's only 6. But let me pull you down off the tripod and show you what I did. I mean, I'm just playing around right now, digging at it, looking at it. So we sanded it. It does a really nice job. It's really smooth. I didn't get all this mud off yet, and I'm gonna have to get something for up in these tight corners. I don't want to, dull off these edges or anything. I was just barely touching them and sanding at them with some paper and everything. But I think I'm gonna have to get like one of those dowel rod sanders or something, to try to get that paint off real nice. Or maybe I should talk to my one buddy. He has one of those outside sandblasters. Maybe take this thing off and sandblast the whole thing. I don't know. But we're getting up to the point where I got to make a decision, because I'm going to be getting up into these eyebrows. And I showed you guys from the inside. It looks like a lousy sheet metal job, and I'm guaranteeing you there's a lot of mud here. He shaped it nice and it looks real nice, but I'm a little concerned. I haven't found any mud work I really like on this car yet. Let me show you. Like, I'm still sanding at this. I haven't really sanded it all the way down yet. I'm gonna put you right up on it. Okay, see, that's the scribe line, and we still got a 1/16 to go down. If you look right beside it, you guys see this right here? That's a crack. All right, you guys know what's gonna happen. Moisture's gonna get behind that. It's gonna pop. So we gotta get it all off anyway. So I'm gonna go in and sit on it for a minute and think about it, but I think I'm gonna have to dig all the mud out of this as well and start from scratch, because I don't want to get it all cleaned up, fix the bracing under here to where I can paint this thing, only to have somebody else's old work pop off in a year or two. So I'm gonna go in, take a break, get a shower. The wife's got a dentist appointment. I'm gonna take her to that, and the Costco's right up the street, so that's why I'm going with her to hit the store afterwards. So I'll either check back in with you guys tonight or tomorrow. But we're gonna keep plugging away at this. I'm off again tomorrow. I took a couple days. It's one of those you gotta use them or lose them kind of deals at work. So they're free days off, so I'm taking them. All right, I'll catch you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Hey guys, well, it's not the next day or the day after. It's almost a week later. After sanding that fender, my arm went numb, so I kind of took the week off from it. But I wanted to come out and do something to cap off the video so I could put something up to you guys. And I decided I'm going to see how this chrome cleans up, because I'm going to start working on this front clip, and we're going to try to get it really rolling. I'm going to fix up some stuff underneath, and we're going to dress it and get it ready to go, and just make it so everything fits before we paint it. So for tonight, I think I'm just going to get these, let me bring it down. I'm going to get these pieces of chrome for the buckets, for the lights. I'm going to get those cleaned up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take them in the house, and I'm just going to clean them with some soap and water. Then I'm going to bring them out here. We'll see what they look like. There's really not any pitting, I don't think. So I don't think I'll have to soak them. I'm just going to try to use some of this Never Dull. All right, so just let me get this cleaned up, and I'll bring you guys right back in. Okay guys, I went out in the house there and I cleaned them up. They're a little rougher than I thought they were. Let me show you. Once I washed them, I don't have any SOS. I think I can get them a little better with some SOS. So they got a little more pitting than I thought as well. So I'm gonna pull, I already got this one seal out. I'm gonna pull this seal out. And Chevelle Ranch told me a trick. He said to soak them for a while in some ATF, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have a lot, but I got enough to get started to soak these pieces. And then I pulled these parking light, turn signal lights, housings out, and I figured I'd work on them too. And you can see these, they're in rough shape too, you know. But I got new lenses I picked up at a swap meet. So we'll be able to soak these too. This one here, this side has a stuck light bulb in there, man, and I mean it is frozen in there. So I'm gonna play with that, and I'm gonna get this set up to soak. And I'll bring you guys back in a minute. All right, guys. Well, I got that light bulb out. I had to destroy it to get it out. Bring it down off the stand and show you. There's this socket there. It was stuck in there, so I just put the bulb over top of the trash can, broke it. Then I got my little needle nose in there, and you know how it comes out from there. Then I just popped this socket out. It's less than ideal. There was only one socket between the two, so I'm probably going to go with like an LED anyway, so we're not really concerned about it. Luckily, I bought these, had the foresight to buy these lenses from that race I went to that one day where they had the little swap meet, because yeah, these are beat too. And they only had one cork gasket. I might get a little piece of cork, and I want to make these myself. And between the two, I only had 4 screws, and we need 6. So I'll work on getting some screws. Just gonna let them soak in this ATF. I only had like a half a quart, so I'm just like sloshing all the parts around so that they all get a nice film of it on there. The Chevelle Ranch suggested this to me. He said soak them in it. I mean, I only have a half a quart right now. It's better than nothing, so I just slosh them around. Maybe I'll grab another quart or so and put it in there, or just slosh them around, and I might pull a part out tomorrow, clean it, and then see how it polishes, you know. It's going on a gasser, guys. It hasn't got to be perfect. You can see the back side still has the undercoating and everything else on it. The seal in here is not really, on one it's a seal, on the other one it looks like that black caulking rubbery stuff they put in there. So I'll peel that off and get that replaced. And I'll clean them up a little bit, but the inside's we just want the outside on the slide and tilt nose to be as shiny as they're going to be. I mean, what is this? This is 2020. These are 1955 parts, so they're 65, 70 years old, guys. What is it? I guess 65, right? Is that right? Now 45? Yeah, 65 years old parts. So they're going to shine as nice as they shine, and we're going to be happy with it, you know? So it'll give us something to play with in between jobs, and we'll check on this periodically. I'll show you what's going on, how I was able to clean them up, and maybe the next video. Well, probably not the next video, the video after the next. Turns out we're getting a nice guest this weekend. Turns out Tri-5 guy is going to be in town. He's going to stop by. That's going to be a lot of fun. He's going to show me what's up with this window glass on the back finally. We're going to go over it together because he knows all about it and I don't. It's going to be fun having somebody. I mean, he's restored a lot of cars, and this is my first one, so it's going to be fun having somebody in the garage like him to just go over what I've done and what I'm going to do. We'll probably do a live together, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. But I'm going to wrap up this video. I just wanted to get something out to you guys. I know it's been over 2 weeks, but like my wing, it's about at 30-40% now. There's no pain anymore, but it's all the strength is not back in it yet. But we're getting there. So, and I want to save up what I do have for whenever Fiano's here. So, everybody take care. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell a friend, like the video. See you next time, everybody.